Hello and welcome to Ellen's Crochet Channel. Today is Thursday, May 7th, 2026. And yes, it's all fun and games until the flying monkeys attack. So I saw the shirt and I thought of my favorite evil twin, Missy from Missy's Yarniverse and More, because she has sent me flying monkeys in the past. And I said, I really need to get on and do a video, which I have not done, regarding the dishcloths and the crochet along for spring 2026 crochet craft along. Yeah, it's a craft along. So a little update because I've been a little behind. And I also have a little bit of an acquisition from Amazon and from eBay. So let's get to the Duck dishcloths because I haven't shown my dishcloths in a few weeks, although I did catch up once again. I was a little behind. So the dishcloths are a crochet along with Missy, my evil twin. She's doing the crochet along with the little encyclopedia of dishcloths, and every week she has a box and she picks. People send her numbers, how many ducks she should. You have to go watch it. It's really fun. She just makes everything fun. So this week's dishcloth was the striped lace. So I'm going to show you the last 3 weeks. This week was the striped lace. I didn't do it exactly to pattern. I only did two of the stripes. And I also did not do the crab stitch because, yeah, it wasn't falling correctly. But so I just did a single crochet. But yeah, it's very open, airy dishcloth. I do like my dishcloths open, only because they dry quicker. There's nothing worse than a smelly dishcloth. But yeah, so that was this week's dishcloth. I believe this yarn was Mainstays from Walmart, and the rest of this was just scraps, probably peaches and cream or something. I'm not really sure, but that's what this one was. Last week was the shamrocks, and this again, I'm using a lot of scrap yarn. I think this was Hobby Lobby something, and it was the shamrocks. This you did, 4 sections and then piece them together. But so that was the shamrocks. Of course, not any near of a color for shamrocks, but that's okay. I'm trying to use up all my scraps. The week before was the shells, and again, this was the same yarn that I used for this week. It was Mainstays cotton, which I do like. Mainstays cotton. It's very, very nice. Very much like the Hobby Lobby yarn. So go watch Missy from Missy's Yarniverse and More and see what she picked for this week's dishcloth. Yeah, we've I think we're probably like halfway through the book. Yeah, and I understand that my friend Laura has put on a little warning that she may be double or triple dog daring for future dishcloths. I'm going to be hiding because I don't want her to double or triple dog dare me. But so that's my dishcloth for this week. I'm also working on Missy's doing the craft along for spring 2026 with Rainy from the Woolly Llama. And she put a blanket out, and you're supposed to embellish it. It's supposed to be how your garden grows because, we're in spring. So I started my blanket. Okay. This was it's a free pattern, and I will link Missy's channel below. This is a free Yarnspirations pattern. Of course, as always, I do something in different colors. So I did a big purple flower with a yellow center. And so far, I've only put one embellishment on it, which was the Ladybug. And I will actually, Madison one of my friend subscribers, because I did a live on Tuesday and I was talking about, I wanted to do a ladybug and a bee. So she recommended this ladybug, and I forget whose pattern it is, but it's a free tutorial on YouTube. I will link below. And Jan, the Alaskan Crafter, put out a tutorial, not a tutorial, a link to a bee pattern. So I think I'm going to do that one, because I'm going to try and put all of my makes on this How Does Your Garden Grow for the spring craft along. But so that's how far how my garden is growing. It's growing. I have time. This doesn't end until June. So this is pretty much what I worked on this week. Not much, but just an easy make that I can do, after the end of the day. So yes, I'm getting there. I don't have, this is almost, the blanket is finished, but the project is not. So yeah, I have to get some more things on my hooks and my needles. Speaking of needles, I do plan on eventually knitting a pair of socks, but I would like to knit a hat first. So I had gotten these knitting needles. They're Knit Picks Options Interchangeable 4 square needles, majestic wood set. Sorry about the glare, but I do like these needles, and I got these on eBay from an eBay seller for I want to say it was around $30 or $35. And this set comes with 9 interchangeable sets with 2 sets of cords. I think it's a 20 and a 32, I think. I'm not really sure. 24 maybe and 32-inch cords, the whole set. And I really do like these needles. I do like my Chigu, but these are square. So, if you have slippery yarn, and I'm a new beginner knitter, sometimes it's nice. They're not bamboo, so the yarn does glide very nicely, but just not as slippery as a metal needle. So, but I didn't have a 16-inch cord to do a hat. So I went on eBay, because I think this is regularly I want to say about $80 for the set on Knit Picks. So I got it for less than half price. And I'm not sure if it was the same seller, but I got the short interchangeable needles set. Okay, that's the Knit Picks Options, short interchangeable needles, 4 square. The only difference is these are the Starstruck set. So it's a lighter wood, but just as smooth as all the other options. And what I like now is, I have all of these cords are interchangeable with these needles. So I have a big selection and array of cords and needles. As a beginner, I don't want to spend a lot of money on my needles, but I wanted a decent needle. And so far I'm enjoying these. So these are just the lighter wood. And sometimes when you're working with a darker yarn, you want a lighter color if you're not working with a metal needle. So that was one of my acquisitions for this week. Again, I think this whole set, which comes with 3, 6, 7 sizes from 3.5 all the way up to 6.0 millimeters. US 4 to US 10. Again, I think these were about $30 for the whole set. Certainly worth the price. It's a terrific buy, to have, it's got the end caps and everything. A good deal for all those needles, and they're very nice. I do recommend them for a beginner, because sometimes with beginners, from what I understand and from working from myself with the metal needles, you want a little bit of these are very smooth. They're not a bamboo, so the yarn doesn't get caught on it, but it glides And I just like the square. It's supposed to be more ergonomic. Yes, that's the word, ergonomic. Like just like my crochet hooks, I use ergonomics. So speaking of crochet hooks, so we do plan on traveling, and I keep my crochet hooks when I'm home, and this little swivel, and it doesn't normally look this neat. I kind of straightened it out because I was going to be showcasing it, and you know, I keep my favorites here, and you know, some of the ones that I just have as extras, and I do have a lot of extras, but these are my clovers, and they are my go-to crochet hooks. These are knockoff clovers, and sometimes I need to use them, especially when I lose my 5.5, because I know I had 3 and now I only have 1. I don't know where the other 2 are. I know yesterday I had 2. Just like I have 3 of my 6.0s, because those are my usual favorite sizes. But let me get back to my other acquisition for today. Okay, I went on Amazon, and they had this, it's called My Bag Zing. It's a crochet case. And I actually just came, I didn't even open it yet. And this was 50% off. And it's a organizer case that stands up for your crochet or knitting needles. So they had prettier colors, but this color was half off. So I was like, it's fine. I'm not gonna spend, this was $9.99. And if I picked a prettier color, it would have been $20. And that's okay. But very nice bag. You know, when it has the hooks in it, it will stand up. And it's got little zippers. And let me just see. You could place your hooks back here. Okay. And little zippers where you can put your stitch markers. And it's got 2 sides. And I'm thinking I could put some of my knitting needles in here along with my crochet hooks and some stitch markers and my scissors. It's got, this will be great to travel with because 'tis the season. And yeah, so it was just a find that I figured I'd bring to my channel. And let me show you. It's the, okay, sorry about the little ring right there, but it's the My Bag Zing empty crochet hook organizer for crochet hooks and knitting needles and supplies and accessories. And yeah, a great deal. And it shows you how many hooks you can put in there. Yeah, I think a great deal. And as I said, if they had other colors, let me see if I can pull it up. Maybe not. Okay. They had pink, purple, teal, but as I said, the other colors were not 50% off. So I took the pink. Why not? Listen, if I can find a deal, I'll take the deal. And yeah, so that's just my quick video for today. Just a quick hello. And oh, I'm just reading the tag, and it says My Bag Zing, designed with the earth in mind. It's okay, the tag. I thought they were going to say this is recycled materials. No, the tag is printed on recyclable material. I got thoughts. I got thoughts. I'm just saying. I don't know. The tag, not the item, the tag. And I'm guessing, you know, they have other things that, you know, you may be able to snap on. But in any case, stop gabbing, Helen. Enough already. Yeah, even has a little thing. And I am in no way affiliated with Amazon or the person that was on eBay selling these great deals for the hooks. But I just thought I'd come on and gab about it. Well, I hope you enjoyed my another crazy episode on Ellen's Crochet channel. And take care, and I will see you on the next one. I hope you're having a great week. Take care. Bye now.